Where's that tongue? Look at those little chubby legs. Look at them. You got chubby legs. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. Thanks for clicking on this video. Yeah. Today I'm doing a collab with Chelsea over at Arispe Land, and we have large family dinner meal ideas for you today. So I would love it if you could go hop on over to her channel and check out her video after you're done watching mine. Chelsea is a homeschooling mama just like myself, and she has lots of videos about homeschooling and motherhood and just grocery hauls and more, and I think that you'll like her content if you like mine. So, hey, this is my intro. So head on over to her channel and check out her videos, and please leave her a comment and let her know that I sent you. So if you're coming over from Chelsea's channel, I'd like to say hello and welcome. I thought this would be a good idea to do an intro with her, but she's going to get fussy on me. Just, let's, what did you do now? So if you're coming over from Chelsea's channel, I'd like to give you a warm welcome. I'm a mom of 7 kiddos. My oldest is 13 and my youngest is 5 months old. Yeah, you are. So we live on my husband's family's dairy farm. We live, well, kind of nearby. It's across the field, but we just enjoy making videos here about, yeah, whatever we're up to, homeschooling, large family life, and more. So for supper tonight, I am making some beef in the Instapot, which is from our farm actually, and we eat kind of simple. I'm just making some homemade bread and veggies, and yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing with you in this video just some large family meals that we enjoy eating throughout the week. So to the Instapot, I added some water and my beef and onions, and I'm just gonna let that go for probably at least a full hour, if not a little bit over, maybe an hour and 10 minutes. It's frozen still. I always forget to thaw out my meat and I throw it in frozen. I probably wouldn't even really know what to set it at if I had it thawed out. So I just throw it in there frozen just about every time. I have some homemade bread going in the bread maker. I find that it's so easy just to throw in a loaf of bread. This one's oatmeal bread, and everything's like really handy for me because I keep it all like ready on the counter, and I have like my salt and other things like right up in the cupboard there, and everything, just toss it in and let it go, and 3 hours later you have hot fresh bread for supper. So I have it all in the Instapot and we'll let it go. Pressure cook. So in our family, we like fresh or frozen vegetables, and these are just the veggies that I had in the freezer. So I just put them all in the pot, and we're gonna have cauliflower, there's some broccoli, carrots, and beans for dinner tonight. So there is the lovely loaf. I had to laugh because, of course, I'm making the loaf for the video and it flopped on me. That never happens, you know, maybe like 1 out of every 30 loaves or something, but it just made me laugh. It'll still taste good. So this is supper for tonight, just veggies with butter, and the roast turned out so tender and soft, and my bread flopped, but that's okay. It still tastes good too.
It tastes good too.
Yeah, it does. Have you ever had hot pineapple before? If you haven't, you should definitely try it. It is one of our favorite side dishes lately. All I do is put a stick of butter in the bottom of the pan, and I sprinkle over some sugar or honey. I usually add honey, but tonight I'm adding sucanat. You can add whatever sweetener you want, and then you just let it cook until like the juices get reduced. And for reference, I am cooking 2 full pineapples here. So on this night, I just fried up some bacon And I cooked some potatoes in the Instapot. I just sprinkled a little salt and butter on them and a dollop of sour cream. And then I served it with green beans and hot pineapple. So this meal is a little bit different, and it's just one that I got online like 10 years ago or something like that, and I've kind of adapted it a little bit to be my own. But if you like cabbage, I think that you'll enjoy this one too. This is my husband's and my son's favorite casserole ever. So after you chop up all your cabbage, you're going to want to fill up the pot with some water, and you're going to want to boil it on the stove, like let it blanch and get soft. And then you're going to cook your ground beef with some onions and green pepper. Throw it all in a baking dish. This is my trusty 11 by 15 baking dish. And add your meat mixture, and then I like to toss some cheese all the way through it. Then I just stir in some sour cream until everything is nicely coated. And this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. I sometimes sprinkle a little cheese on top, but tonight I did croutons, and yeah, it's really good. You should try it. So I had bought a bunch of pears, so we decided to make a pear pie in a big baking dish. So I just cut up all our pears, and I put a pie crust in the bottom, and then we did a crumble top. If you've ever tried pear pie, then you know how good it tastes. I think it's better than apple. It's more like gourmet, and I just love it. So I wasn't sure if I was going to put this meal idea in here because it wasn't a very pretty plate, and I really didn't record very much that night. But we just had salmon fillets from Aldi that I cooked in lemon juice and onions and salt. And the fish, the battered fish there, I just hand battered myself and fried it in olive oil. That was caught in my parents' river, actually. We caught it and it was in the freezer, so I thought I better cook it up. And sweet potatoes that we drizzled some honey and butter over. So the next night, I decided to make some white chicken chili, and I started by boiling some thighs in some water and onions just to make a good broth. So I picked all the chicken and put it back into the pot. And to the broth, I added some Great Northern beans, just the white kind, and some salsa, diced tomatoes, cumin for seasoning, and some frozen corn that I had in the freezer. And after you give that all a good stir, add some salt. After everything is simmered for a long time, then you're going to add sour cream and some pepper jack cheese. We are grilling tonight. Hi, Kiki. On the menu is meatloaf, smoked meatloaf, and it is so good. It's like you're eating in a restaurant. I'm going to put the recipe down below. I found it online, and I'll give you my little modifications. You cut up 7? That's how old you are. And how many did Mim cut up?
4.
4? Good job. And look at the floor. You got some mess on the floor. The girls are cutting up potatoes. So nice. This is when little girls peel carrots so thoroughly that there's barely any carrot left. And this is what it looks like hot off the grill. One of them anyway. Doesn't look that appetizing, but it sure does taste good. I know it's all about personal preference, but I decided just to throw the carrots in and mush them in. You could serve them on the side if you wanted to. Sometimes I throw kale through our potatoes too, and the kids really love that. If you have a smoker, try the meatloaf because you won't regret it. It's so delicious. So on the dinner menu today is chicken soup because we have some sick little ones in the house. We have the flu, so we have quite a few kiddos hanging out on the couch, and I think there's 3 sick right now. So hopefully it stops there. Did you just wake up?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you're feeling good. Yeah, you're feeling good today. You gotta put these carrots in the soup. Book came in the mail today. I don't think it could have come at a better time. The Medicinal Chef Cookbook, and it looks really, really good. Our kids are sick, so I'm gonna look in this book, see if there's something I can make for them today or this week. I only got it for $6 on Amazon too. It was used, so I'm so excited. I just took the chicken that's been boiled out of the pot and I'm going to pick all the meat off of it. And here's the good broth that it made with all the veggies inside. So I think I'm going to end the video here. My kids are sick, so it's probably not going to be the same kind of food we normally eat anyway. But thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and click this link and check out Chelsea's video and subscribe to her. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And thanks so much for clicking on this video, and I will see you all in my next one. God bless!